Mastermind did something else? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? Well, after Celeste's trial was over.
You. Who? Hey.
The Mastermind did something to... Oh, welcome back to... I've seen Danganronpa, where last time... No, I feel awful just... Sakura's death note was revealed, and it was completely different. What else is there? Or then to head back up. Oh yeah, okay, let's go. But he not still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you can pose is absolutely different. I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out?
Stop talking.
Shut up. Well, last time we found out Monokuma's motive for killing us. How many times do you plan on to report us?
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag? No, I can't suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance. Yep, definitely reminded me of Harley Quinn. What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him? Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball, because you are a sleazeball. Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No.
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take. Me! I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends, but that's just how it is for now. The fact was... And it turns out that the suicide note read was leaked. Because the suicide note which was shown was saying that Sakura was disappointed with everyone and that they drew and that she couldn't take it anymore.
Yes,
Kyoko?
it's me. I said so. Wait.
In a flash I was wide awake.
It's true.
I had to wake you. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked, are you serious? Always, and you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 AM? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? It's so late. What happened? I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor? Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to mine and whispered. The date to send on the 4th floor.
Goodbye.
What? I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Alter ego!
What's this? Hey! Unbelievable.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get. Stop being weird and go. What's wrong
Just a
now?
second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko? No, you two, whatever. The two of you, just get back.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's have it.
Hey.
What? Didn't you hear me? We're leaving.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it, let's just go. She's planning something. And then...
Goodbye.
Hold on. Listen, what was all... Don't don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but... Sure, and then now it's over. As I turn to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school, the one they call the ultimate despair.
Watch out for her.
Chapter 4, All-Star Apologies. The end. To be continued.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. 100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie. In the meantime, day after Sakura's class trial. That morning, in the dining hall. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours? He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as... Is he helping us now?
In the name of my...
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of him. Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without... What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink. I don't care.
How about that?
Jeez, how low is that rock? I believe this is a small talk Byakuya warned us
Come
against. And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again. We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by another Byakuya, we all start our exploration. No way. The guy who we once thought of as a teacher's pet's freaking helping us? And that's how you can tell Monokuma crossed the line. Then again, he probably knows how the game is rigged. Okay, my hatred for him has decreased slightly. Now he's actually being himself and not a puppet. Can't say mindless puppet because he's mindless anyway. Then again, that pretty much indicated that was a pushover. Can you actually stand for that? So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak. Is that another cafe? No. What Kyoko told me yesterday. Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything, huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze. It was important, that's why I couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then,
They finished it. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And that target seems pretty far away. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it? I once again apologise for uploading so many episodes of this a day when I normally only do one, but there's 2 games in this set, so I'm just trying to cover as much of it as I can. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not even too creepy. Oh wow, it's locked. We came all this way just to be denied. The sign in the hall says Biohazard. And he's not, and Makoto's not going to take notice of how there's raw written on the door. At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling. Oh, but the plants are real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realise the true horror of plant life?
The end is nigh! Well?
Yeah, you've seen too many movies. What is that? Never mind. This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers on.
watch out!
Watch out! How about I roll you into it, Monokuma?
Actually,
You're a scumbag who needs to die. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Anyways, I better keep my distance. Even your teachers, even your student, Byakuya, has turned against you. I'm just gonna skip everything he says now. I'll be back. And don't worry, I only have 1 episode planned after this for today. And then leave it. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love those little guys. They're seriously cute. Awkward. There are different types of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? There's a lawnmower here. Ah well, at least Monokuma's gone. I can wipe that slime off my shoe for the time being. Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Like I said, from today, I'm not ending this episode yet. I'm just saying that I'm gonna be recording one more episode. After this, I'm recording one more episode, and that'll be me done. For now, anyway. The only reason I'm recording so many episodes is because it'd be a bit ridiculous to have about 5 2-hour long episodes. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror in the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank. It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death? Their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock, but he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have... What's he talking about? Just... It appears all the bloodstains are dry, and the colour has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. I guess I've seen one there is. One after another, everyone made that. It would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field basketball. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out why everyone discovered. Okay.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else. Which means there's no chance of escape on the 5th floor either. But when I was looking around, I did realise something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school? You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why did you ask? Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end? We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part. Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes.
Hey.
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? Probably something vital, otherwise they wouldn't have locked it. If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss. We're not in a horror. Cliche. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it. Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilising them efficiently. I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right. No, how I said it is right too.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seemed dangerous, so we had to be careful.
Serious?
Yeah.
What the heck? You know? You know?
What?
You know?
You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe.
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond. Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think. I don't just think, I know, we've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Ah, that's it, I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see it.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden? Mondo must have snuck in there and done it right.
Possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed, the pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all, huh?
Yo.
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we could use it to call for help. How are you going to call for help with a lawnmower? I don't know, maybe I could use it to make crops. You've been watching Tony movies! Yeah, that's how I'm gonna make crops.
You know?
Hey, Byakuya, seems like Tokyo wants to say something.
What?
So, what are you telling? Why are you telling me? Well, because you told her to zip over. Ah, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Tokyo, if you want to envelop us in all in your putrid breath and stuff, you honour me, Master. And don't worry, I took care of the older problem. Seriously, you're just gonna take it? Shut up! And don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was a knife? Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo. It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in the classroom? How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you going to use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not going to do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around. I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to... I'm nothing like... Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we going to do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. I don't know what she might do.
What's your problem?
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it. Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
Clear.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. Acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry, I'm sorry, sing some.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. And that will, I would experience such a dream. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I'd encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just by hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened in that room? I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up. Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The other scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened years ago?
In other words,
precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true, that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us have ever heard anything about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now. So, now what do we do? Well, starting today you're on the my command, but before we proceed I need to figure something out. Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you wanna figure out? Kyoko's identity, huh? Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko's Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Nina is the ultimate swim info. Hiro is the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. Well, lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's willing to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoko, it's time you tell us. I can't. What? Why wouldn't you tell? I didn't say I won't. I said I can't. What do you mean? Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia? If I thought you had a sense of humour, I'd say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing. You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me, that's why I didn't say anything. But it doesn't matter, either way the truth will make itself clear before we're done. So you have no intention of telling us, then I can no longer stand by and do nothing. What are you going to do, torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that. I will simply limit your options.
just give up.
Give me the key to... And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy, or she...
That's fine.
It can't be.
You damn fool, why do you refuse to talk? I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that. Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in, the worst school, where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that, huh?
Hey.
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without... Well, where do you think you're going?
Bye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room. What's her deal? I think you went too far taking a room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Tokyo.
Come on.
sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing. Of your heart beating. It grates me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, this situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. Still can't stop anyone.
Cause I'm...
They stole it. You're precious?
Your teacher had such faith in you.
What the heck?
So,
It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? If that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Unless it was Toko with a knife.
You know?
Oh, you crazy little bum.
I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your room, stay in your room. Not like we need you to tell us that. Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Yeah, that's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. Hey, wait! Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just...
Hey.
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it. Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean, does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right, so was right. But what did you steal? I stole this key? But looking at it, I could tell...
So, however, correct.
Yeah, it was Sakura, she did it.
Indeed.
Remember she...
That's right. Indeed.
So technically speaking, she just killed herself, so she won't have to suffer the consequence. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to... Correct, I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took the opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow, then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from headmaster?
Yukiro the 16th and one night watch out.
Did you find out about this Makuro Ikusawa while you were there? I did find the file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. Don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Makuro Ikusawa is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind? No. The headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt that I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Makuro Ikusawa really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, I mean, what does this key even unlock? I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't! That's way too dangerous! And you want me to draw his attention? But we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us, but they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky. Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night, but as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time, and if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen. If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time when the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail, I don't think you need to worry about all that much. After all, with minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. The restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell, but if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without second thought. I see, in that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis.
Correct.
What? In a moment of crisis, will the masterminds break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what? In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it again, right? But if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. Know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? At that moment I finally realised I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Well, what's this? Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet, only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance for it, and a death without meaning is unappalling. Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. But I'm going to give it back at some point, you can be sure. Yes, of course. Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right? Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else? It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
so then,
Okay then, shall we begin? I'm counting on you, Mako. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot. I'm going on ahead, the rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time, and like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. Then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey Monokuma, you can see me right? Get out here, I've got a bone to pick with you. And a few moments later. Well, this is a surprise, you being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way, what were you and Kyoko up to, going to the bathhouse, just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, so wet and warm. I bet you guys removed to conform with local and international censorship laws all over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes, because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse? Bullseye? Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me. Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me. Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you. whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fellow? But in the Bear Kingdom there is no male or female. Actually there is. Seriously? You're some dairy bear. That's enough, I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what did you really want to ask me? Oh well, you told us earlier that your precious has been stolen. What's this precious of yours? Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out of here to ask? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or using... Oh, I thought that's a urine solid. Breeding tips? This is just crazy. All pubescent teen boys as nutty as you. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. I was a kid and since that's it. What was that second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you stop me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out, okay? No. She'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Monokuma Theater!
My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late. Near the area? Byakuya, come here so I can punch you in the face. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so good.
What's your problem?
You really think a tight excuse like that is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I didn't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought, I mean, since the day had passed, didn't we? Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'd like to hang a sign from me. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. It's no use, she's disgusting to the bone. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. Not cool, this is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not going to show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is to just keep quiet. Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so... Oh yeah, you still have a key, right? It's because he doesn't know, that's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Sometimes when they can create these fucking charges. I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night, which is mean.
Hey.
Could she be mad about that?
Hey!
I have no idea.
What the heck?
It would seem that way. And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Yeah, totally.
Free time, so there's only Scumbag McGee, also known as Byakuya, Hina, Genocide Jill, I would laugh if they were upstairs. Well, this classroom does give off the mass genocide aesthetic. Don't have to, but...
What?
Well, I didn't have time for commoners like you, but... Can't really talk. I have a question too.
That's right. So in naturally.
Indeed.